There was a time, not so long ago, when the latest must-have looked like this.
How did this ever get past 70s Dragon's Den?
I used to love these.
A time when kids went crazy for these.
It's weeing! Oh.
And the rest of us were baffled by these.
Is it like this? Stop doing that.
We've invited celebrities.
Yes! In your face!
Their children. And those who can hardly remember the times to give their thoughts on everyday objects from the recent past and decide whether they are retro cool or so last century.
Are you ready to see what life was like when I was a kid?
Yeah.
Then let's do it.
On tonight's episode, we look back at old school high tech
I think it's got arthritis.
and get to grips with the gadgets that only a few years ago were at the cutting edge.
He's pressing the screen.
Us modern folks spend most of our lives with our eyes stuck to our phones. But back in the day, phones were stuck to the wall.
How often hasn't this happened to us?
Roaming meant walking as far as you could before you ran out of wire, and the must-have phone accessory was a telephone table.
The home of today should be designed for comfort as well as attractiveness. A telephone cabinet and seat in one, for example. On second thoughts, perhaps it's too comfortable. You'll never get some of them off the line.
So how will these clunky old phones be received by our modern mobile users?
We used to have 2 home phones. One on a very small table near the front door, and then we went big time and we got a cordless with the... My dad was obsessed with the fact that it worked in the garden. Worked in the garden. So sometimes the phone would ring, he'd get it, and he'd go out to the garden and you'd hear him saying to people, "You're not going to believe this. I'm in the garden." Yeah, I'm on the phone in the garden. Can you believe it? You're like, "Dad, it's raining." Our home phone, even the phrase home phone, didn't exist then. It was just a phone. Now, if our home phone rings, me and my wife are like, "Oh, are you expecting someone? I'm not expecting someone. Are you? Who could?" It's so strange.
I've forgotten who I was calling.
Let's see if you can make a call on this bad boy.
Oh my God, what's that?
Myron, rotary phone, yeah? I want you to call me.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, so 7.
No,
No, okay.
you've already made a mistake. What's he missing, Melissa? No. No.
No, wait.
Anyone else?
7.
No.
Wrong way? Wait. No.
No. Yes!
I remember going home to Mum at the end of the day and have a list, a little paper handwritten list. Sarah called at this time, and you had to go through each one of them. If that person wasn't there, you'd leave a message for that person, and it worked. I knew no different. Even an answering machine was quite a big deal. You come back and you turn an answering machine on, and wow, someone had taken a phone call while you were away.
Of course, the issue with these was you had to record the message, which a lot of people are still working on now. Trying to sound chirpy. Hello, it's Jimmy, and if you're calling me... Oh, it's Jimmy Carr. Well, you knew that, you called me. So if you leave a message after the tone, then I'll probably screen the call and ignore it. Okay?
Talking when driving nowadays can get you a fine, but when car phones came out in the 80s, the main danger was looking a right muppet.
I'm sorry, you've broken up again. I can't hear you.
See that there? That was like the first car phone.
I remember this. My dad had one of these really early on, and he, I think that lifted out. You press that, there we go. And he'd had this in the boot of his car for no reason at all, and he'd just stop the car, open the boot, and just start talking on it, just to show people he had a phone. It was all very strange and pointless, but I was very jealous of him.
The big breakthrough in phones came when they went mobile. Everyone's dreams were answered as it was finally possible to make a call from the back of a grotty yellow van. Or in a field, by a gate.
Excuse me.
Progress.
Hello? Who is this?
Mobile phones came out in the 1980s, And like the shoulder pads and yuppie bonuses, they only came in one size. Big.
Heavy, expensive cellnet, bulky but essential to the modern businessman, but now the new generation. Light, cheap, and it fits into a small pocket.
Look at these.
This was the sort of iconic phone. I think it was called a brick phone. We called it a brick anyway. And it weighed a brick.
That's like one of the first mobile phones. Feel how heavy it was.
I'm just gonna...
I remember that when these came out, you had to be really posh or really wealthy to own a phone.
And all I remember was just sort of Thatcher wide boys in the city just shouting stuff into it. Hello! Yes, I'm in the 1980s! Yes! No, it's rubbish!
I'm feeling this is an anti-theft device. Because if somebody said, give me your phone, I would just throw this at them and crush their entire gang.
See, you can play games on that?
Yes. No, you can.
You can't. I mean, you play games on it. There's nothing on it.
Screen.
It probably meant in the olden days, people probably cheated a lot less. You could not have a private conversation with this. Like, everybody would notice. You cannot hide your affair with a phone this big.
I do remember when I got my first mobile phone. I was 17, and I got it because I'd just got my first job. So Dad said I should get a phone because I'd be going into London every day. And that was just epic.
I don't think I got a mobile till I was, like, well into my late teens. Because before that, if I wanted... That's sad. But before that, if I wanted to make a phone call, I had, like, a charge card. Do you remember those that you could, like, put in the phone box and dial directly to my parents' house?
When people started getting them, you know what I said? I said, why do I need a phone? I'm not a drug dealer, right?
Before Apple had their monopoly on our eyeballs and our cash with their iPhone, the must-have mobile brand was Nokia.
So for kids today, this would freak you out totally. I mean, there's no camera, there's no Grindr, there's no Tinder, there's no sat-nav, there's no nothing. This just basically was what my kids never do on their phones. They made phone calls, they spoke to each other.
You used to have this thing where you get charged per minute. So you try and get off the phone before a minute was up. You go, yeah, all right, no, I've got to go because it's going to go into... I'm going to get charged for another minute, so I don't want to get... You know, but you have to buy it.
This phone...
I had one of them.
And so did I, and I had one that colour.
The battery lasted forever.
About 4 days?
Yeah.
If me and you get stranded on separate desert islands, yeah? You got your iPhone, I got my Nokia. I'm surviving. Your apps would have wiped out your battery within, like, 10 minutes.
That was it, Oriental. Was it called Oriental?
At the time, this had the ring, the Grand Valse ring, which is what I used in Trigger Happy, and then Nokia turned Grand Valse into the Nokia tune. But actually, it worked really well, because every time anyone bought a Nokia phone and didn't change the tone and the ringtone went off, it was like a subliminal ad for Trigger Happy.
Hello? Yeah? Yeah, I'm in the library, yeah? Yeah, now you're cracking up, you're in the night, yeah? No, I can't talk, I'm in the library, for Christ's sake!
It's one of the first phones that had the amazing game Snake on it.
Snake was a phenomenal game. It really, really was. It was amazing.
Where just a dot went round and you moved it round, you had to eat another dot.
Were they apples? But they were meant to be, but they weren't. They were just squares. But you pick it up and the snake would get longer.
And it got longer and longer and longer till you ate your own tail.
So you'd have to work out how, because if you went back on yourself, if you hit yourself, that was it, you're out.
Honestly, I'm embarrassed at how gripped I was by Snake.
I rate Snake not alongside, but just below Tetris for a pioneer of gaming. It really was.
Snake changed it from being a phone into a bit of a games console, really.
Great icebreaker. Like, is that your phone? It is. Why is your high score so high? 'Cause I'm amazing. Now, if you will just put your number in there, madame, I will call you when I get some credit.
For fans of acronyms, bad grammar and bumping into lampposts, the mobile phone brought a whole new form of miscommunication: texting.
You could text on this, but you were limited in a text, in a sort of precursor to Twitter, to 160 characters. So you could text just a slightly longer Twitter message, and then you'd have to send another one.
Like, if you wanted to spell out the word cool, ABC, O-O-J-K-L. There's no predictive text.
I want you to find out where messages are and write a text message. If that's too hard, I'll just take you to messages and you can type
Am I gonna have to log into my dial-up modem on AOL to do this?
You cheeky little... Okay, right.
So, let's go to menu. No.
That's context.
Right, see it says menu, so you press it. No, she's pressing the screen. She's pressing the screen.
I got really good at texting with it, so I didn't have to look. And I could, like, sit with it under the table texting. And then I got really annoyed when the snazzy ones came out, because I couldn't walk and text.
I remember the first time I saw a text. I thought it was amazing. My friend sent me a little thing that said hi, and I was like, oh, it's amazing. Text.
Okay,
Yep.
Okay.
Now?
No.
No. You're into the phone book again.
B.
Okay. Now. Yes. Scroll.
Messages.
Yes.
Inbox.
No.
White messages.
Yes.
R.
Okay, now
the
right.
right one.
I love this phone.
I. M. L.
So right now he's tried to write I like something, but we've got
I like
Jajagboo. Jajagboo. Jajagboo.
This was a really good phone. Well done, Nokia.
Before Facebook and Twitter, the original high-tech way to pretend you were popular was to get a personal organiser.
This is the Scion organiser from 1999. You can sort of email people and phone people, and it's got a little keyboard, but it's got one of those grey crystal displays, so if you looked at porn, it was a challenging wank.
I had one of these, and I never used it for anything of any good, because I was like 16. What was my diary? I had no plans, I had no information to put in it. I think I put like 2 people's phone numbers in it when I first got it.
I'm going to try and email someone. This is awesome. Oh, new email, SMS folder. I mean, it could do everything that the iPhone could do very, very slowly and badly.
So when do you want to meet? Yeah, no, I can do that. I can make that easy. Yeah, cool. All right, well, listen. Speak soon, yeah? I'll see you later. Bye. Let me check on my personal organiser. Oh, yeah, I've got no plans ever.
Can you hear that? It's literally creaking like it's fucking haunted. I think it's got arthritis.
The thing with these was that people were just so pleased with themselves that they had one. Yeah, it's a personal organiser. I'd be lost without it. It feels like success. That's what it feels like. It feels like 90s success.
These are still incredibly useful today if you've got a wonky table leg. Yeah, it's done it.
Coming up, we focus on photography and take some selfies, 20th century style.
Oh, for God's sake.
And get on down with some old school stereos.
I was speechless.
Welcome back to our look at gadgets from last century, assisted by some famous faces and their families, as they get to grips with some blasts from the past. And now it's time to say cheese as we look back at cameras. Incredibly, back in the day, we survived without having cameras on our phones. If you wanted to take a photo, you needed an actual camera.
Have you any idea what this is?
Is it a camera?
Well, yeah, it is, yeah.
Would you know what these little things here are? Open it up, see what's inside it.
Why do you think that's different from cameras now? Doesn't have a screen on the back, does it?
I don't know. Can't you look through that or something?
No, you look through the
that.
viewfinder to take the picture, like that.
Do you know what that is?
It's a 200.
200.
Film for colour prints.
Film for colour prints.
Pull this bit. Ping. There we go. Goes down there, I think.
No clue how it works.
It's a 2-man job.
Aha!
Should I hold it back here?
Pull this little bit out. Down.
So by now, whatever I was taking a picture of's gone. But anyway, pretend that's happened.
Yeah.
I was quite a keen photographer. This is why there were no paparazzi in those days.
Aha! Boom.
There you go. No, you see, because the film's hanging out here, it's not going to work.
Smile.
Take a picture. It doesn't have to be a selfie. You know, in the old days, we used to take pictures of other things.
Okay.
Take a picture of the crew. Ready?
Can you imagine going in with your camera, giving over the film, and the guy behind the counter going, right, this is 37 pictures of your face. Do you want me to print all of these? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. And yet now, just, oh, double chin there. Oh, I've got, this, you know, ridiculous.
You're so used to be able to like, oh, let me look. Do I look fat in it? And you can't tell. You can't tell at all.
So you take a photo, wind it on, take a photo, wind it on.
So then you just see random pictures of like the dog having a sleep or just the wall, a picture of anything, just a sun, anything, just to finish the film off.
And then when the film finished,
Yeah.
you'd have to take it to the chemists, give it to them. I promise you, it's not a joke. And then they'd give you the photographs back in like 7 days.
And then you'd come out nearly getting run over looking at them while you're walking down the street. Everything seemed to take forever. And bad quality as well. You know what I mean? Unless the light was bang on, it was poor quality. Too dark, too light.
The fun of photos was taking a photo 2 weeks ago, going and getting it processed, kind of, oh my God, look at that, do you remember that? Whereas now it's like how many of your photos on your phone are you actually going to treasure? Can you go, oh, what a great moment. We should treasure and remember that.
Imagine that. Imagine every time you wanted to send your girlfriend a picture of your cock, you had to run it past the lady behind the counter at Boots.
I used to work on the Boots photo counter in Brentwood. Big up the Boots photo counter, massive. And people will often ask, did you look at the photos? And I would say, yes, from a strictly professional point of view, of course I did, to check the quality was okay. And sometimes we wanted to see some tits.
And you go, oh, no, it's not coming out. There'd be a sticker in the corner saying, sorry, it's not our fault. Just a really terrible picture. You could just see the outline of somebody and it was like your best picture from holiday with your best new mate. Just the outline.
I mean, you took the photos and then just 3 weeks later, you had them back from the chemists, you know? 24 blurry shots of your dad's thumb. Hang on, Dad. Why are you putting your thumb there? Does Mum like that?
If there were any Rudy ones, the word would go round all the Saturday girls and we would gather round and have a quick look at the tits. It was a better job than being on the pharmacy counter and having to doll out things for piles.
Didn't a chemist start dobbing people in if they found a slightly dodgy photo? You know, they'd see a photo of maybe your wife on holiday with a little, not many clothes on or something, and then he'd ring the police. So, yeah, I didn't like that whole setup. I kind of several times fell victim to the pharmacist. Nothing terrible, but he dobbed me in on a couple of affairs for herbage, and you don't know what I'm talking about, which is good, but I'm quite glad they've had that power taken away. Now they can just refuse condoms, and that's it.
Nowadays, if you took that out to take a picture of your Eggs Benedict, you would look like... I mean, you always look like an idiot anyway, but you'd really look like... I need to capture this, not in digital, but on film.
We're just in a place now where you just be in a restaurant and people just say, what are you doing? What do you think people's opinion... Oh, hey, wow, that lamb chop looks amazing. You know, like, what, does anyone care? No, stop it.
What's your view of that camera?
It seems like fun to take a photo, but if it takes like 5 days to...
Do you think there's any excitement in taking a photo and then waiting for 5 days, or does that just sound totally crazy?
Sounds crazy.
If you're taking a photo, you know, that is it. You have 36 exposures. And if you accidentally take one of your foot, that's what you're going to print. Like, you can't delete it. It really becomes like a little moment that you can't take back.
Of course, back in the days of 35mm cameras, you had photo albums, which would have made it awkward, you know, asking your girlfriend for a photo album if you wanted to knock one out to pictures of her sister in a bikini on holiday. Thank God for Facebook, eh?
The camera that all the cool kids use was the Kodak Instamatic. They were advertised as being easy to operate and ideal for taking snaps while out at swinging hipster happenings.
It's Flash Cube.
Such as the one shown in their groovy advert. And it came with a bright new accessory.
Only with the newest Kodak Instamatic cameras. 4 full-power flashes and 1 tiny cube. Flash Cube.
I've got no experience with a Kodak Instamatic camera. It's got cubes.
So this is the
magic cube, which you plug in, which I can't do. So it gives you 4 flashes. Is that a flash?
Ooh, we turned.
Oh my God.
Well, honestly.
Oh, I get it. Oh, for God's sake, this is what I mean, like a bit of disco, like let's get a... Oh my God, that's what I mean.
This is weird, isn't it? If I was in the dance with my mates having to use this, I'd have to, like, oh, hang on a minute, let me get my cube out. And you could only take 4 photos. I mean, nowadays, you take at least 4 photos just of, you know, your vodka and Coke before the night started.
Sometimes I've been filming things and people have said, oh, can we get some pictures of you as a kid? I'd call my mum and dad and they probably got, like, I don't know, tops 18 pictures. I've taken 18 pictures of my son today.
It's only a 12 exposure film, so you really have to choose wisely about what pictures you take of a night out. You know, do you take a picture of Donna asleep next to the hand dryer or Karen vomiting in the road? You have to pick.
You would be like, oh yeah, no, we're having fun, but it's not quite there yet. And then, you know, because you wouldn't waste it. Whereas now, like, my nephew's only got to, like, walk from that step to that step, and we've got 15 photos of it. If you had this, he's got to get to the top of the stairs before you're taking any photos.
If I was a girl in the 60s, this would definitely be part of my going out kit. That would be in my handbag with all the drugs.
Still to come, we play some music on the move.
Fantastic.
And remember a time before memory sticks.
Look at the hands.
You're watching That's So Last Century. Way back when, listening to a tune used to mean firing up a machine the size of a piece of furniture. But soon you could inflict your dodgy music taste on other people. When music went mobile, as we discover in our look at portable music. The must-have bit of kit for carrying sounds around was, of course, the Walkman.
What do you think this is?
I think it's a music box.
Go on, have a look. Well, you're not far off, Lizzie.
Look at that.
It's called a
Stereo cassette.
stereo cassette player.
So what does that say?
Walkman.
That's right.
Of course, the Sony Walkman completely revolutionised the way people walked into oncoming traffic.
Have you seen one of these before?
No.
What do you think it does?
Oh yeah, it's one of them things.
What's it called?
It's called a record.
I've still got tapes.
Really?
Yeah, in my car.
Oh, really? You still got tape deck in your car?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, comedy's going really well.
You think it goes inside there?
Yeah.
So how would you open that bad boy there? Aha!
Oh,
What
well
do you do with
done.
that?
And now, do you want to put that in?
Yeah.
Do you know which way it goes?
Yeah.
Not that.
No, that way.
You really think it goes in like that? You just never had to put anything in anything like this before, have you? There you go.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I see.
Plug it in.
I mean, just that noise is epic. These are fantastic.
Back in the old days, we had these big things called buttons, and you actually got to press it and it clicks in to know it's working.
Listen to these, Jim.
Oh, that's so loud!
It works.
Are you all right, Liz?
I used to have one of the old school Walkman with, it didn't have rewind. So if you want to rewind, you have to take it out, flip open the tape, put it on the other side, press forward, and then flip it again. It was so much effort just to go back to a song.
But you must have really liked that song. That's the thing. You must have really loved the song.
Michael Jackson, Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. Well, that's
and then,
a good
when
one.
the battery went out, you could tell.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's voice dropped to the normal register of a human man.
Exactly. Oh, he's finally hit puberty.
Yeah.
It was just the first time that you could take music out onto the street other than having a tranny at your ear. A transistor radio.
Yeah, I was like, what?
It was hilarious because you used to see people walking along the street like that and you'd never seen them do that before.
Are you gonna dance? Are you gonna dance?
Yeah.
That's it. Now you've got it going.
And then you had like the copies, like the Alba copy. That, you know, you'd look in the Argos catalogue, you'd be going through, oh, that's a good one. I can't afford the actual Walkman, but I can get the $2.99 Alba with the terrible headphones. Then you buy some headphones off the market.
I don't know where I'm at with headphones at the moment. Everything else is getting smaller, except for headphones, where for some reason they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger to a point where I don't even understand it. Like, where will it end? You just put your head inside a speaker with 2 eye holes, and so you've got 360 sound. No, it's just amazing. It's just really great sound quality.
That is super cool. That's what you're getting for Christmas.
Yes.
Would you want one of these?
Yeah.
But all it does is play music. It's really big, don't you think?
No.
You don't?
The iconic Walkman took the world by storm and was a huge success, but vinyl fought back with its own portable player. This tasty box of tricks was dubbed the Sound Burger, but for some reason, it never quite took off.
Right, let's have a look and see what
What
we've
is
got here.
it?
It's a Sound Burger, and I think what you do is
I've never seen
you
one.
open it up. It's a portable record player, you see.
What, for a tiny little record?
No, for a big record like
What?
this. LP.
Oh my god.
Right, so I reckon you take that off, you put that on, so then you clamp it back down. So it's black enough.
And then there's headphones.
The amazing thing about this is it works.
Oh, I can hear something.
Can you?
Oh.
Can I?
Is it cool?
No.
So what
good.
you do is when you're jogging...
Put it down, put it down, put it down. Put
You
it
run
down,
around.
put it down, put it
Why?
down.
Here we go. OK. All right, let's jump around a little bit.
Does it work?
It went weird then.
Yeah, it's because I lifted it up.
If I hold it absolutely still, I mean, the speed does vary.
Do you know what is really good about it? Let's say you go to the beach and you're on a picnic and you get the Sound Burger out. You're going to have loads of friends who are saying, what the hell is that?
How did this ever get past 70s Dragon's Den?
Looking for new ways to take sound abroad.
Yeah. Would you carry that through customs?
I don't mean abroad, I mean outside, you know,
Oh.
in the earliest sense of the word. Take your music into the car park if you haven't got a car.
Yeah.
That's a disgrace. That's upset me.
I love it. I really like the idea of it. I think if I took that out in the park or wherever, the car park, doesn't matter.
What is it with you and car parks?
I didn't know what to say because I was speechless.
The ultimate portable status symbol on the streets in the 80s was the boombox or ghetto blaster. Portable in the broadest sense of the word, these giant eardrum killers crossed the Atlantic on the wave of hip-hop success.
This was the height of everything cool, right? This is the ghetto blaster. This is a sharp one, double tape, yeah? So you could record from one tape to the other or record the radio.
One person would have a big ghetto blaster on the shoulder, and the other person would have a piece of lino, rolled up lino off your mum's floor. And you put it down in the street and then do some backspin.
It weighs the same as a fridge, so I don't think you could carry it around. Like, it's pretty heavy. I don't know where you would carry it, you know what I mean?
Not getting the greatest reception on the radio? Chill, bruv. Yeah? Just fully extend. Keep on walking.
Bring back cassette tapes, like, they're wicked. Like, I've actually still got Phil Collins on cassette tape and Spice Girls, so obviously all the classics.
There's nothing better than making a mixtape. There's like, that was it. To make it, you design the inlay card. Giving a mixtape to Lindsay Reese at school. What do you do now? Oh, I've compiled you a playlist on iTunes via email. Where's the romance in that? Where's the work in it? Everyone should make a mixtape for someone.
How do you show off your musical taste now, without this?
Actual portable speaker that's Bluetooth. On my iPad, like a normal person. I don't play it on.
Look at the size of those speakers. It's about that big. There's a few little perforated dots at the bottom of the iPad. This, you got your whole block jumping. Yeah?
I think if you bought into any ghetto these days, you'd probably get beaten up. I'd rock one of these, I'd bring it on a train. You'd have more people complaining, though, innit, about people playing music.
When you're sat there on the bus with your little phone thinking you're cool, think again. It was done before and it was done better.
And a giant hunk of plastic.
Hey, it needed to be this size. They entertained their whole ghetto.
After the break, we take a mostly fun look back at home high-tech, from early computers to video players.
Hello.
They were bobbins. You couldn't really do that with them.
The computer's coming!
Welcome back to That's So Last Century and our look at the gadgets and gizmos of yesteryear. People in the 70s watched 3 channels of telly in 2 colours on 1 black and white set. TV's come a long way, as we're about to find out. A colour TV was as desirable as a car, so people would rent them from shops like Granada, which, as this classic ad shows, wooed their customers with a promise of great service from all singing delivery men.
It's great service you get renting your colour set.
Bringing your telly in the back of a shiny Vauxhall Viva.
Great service, great sets. That's Granada.
We had an Echo television, which had 2 channels on it and 2 knobs.
One TV we had, you could wheel it around.
They were huge, they were heavy. I remember one time me and my brother got in a fight and he pushed the big cabinet and it fell over and they just, because they're so heavy, they just smashed into a million pieces.
Should you try it?
Yeah, go for it.
I forgot how long this takes to warm up.
It's the anticipation. Look at it fade in.
Oh, beautiful.
It was just such a unit.
Yeah.
It was just a big, chunky, substantial bit of your house. You wouldn't move the television. Even if it was an inconvenient position, you just had to sit like this.
Well, I think television is going to become even more entertaining in the 70s.
Before our ultra-thin LCDs, a TV set could weigh more than the sofa you watched it from, and back then experts were dreaming up the development of TV of the future.
And the television set itself, we can expect the screen to get bigger, but the set to get much slimmer. In fact, it's sometimes said now that it might be possible to make the television set so slim that it could be hung on the wall. Marvellous.
They weren't really attached to the wall.
I mean, imagine attaching an old TV to a wall.
Yeah.
My house would have come down.
Now, there are no TVs. You have these little monitors, or you can watch it on your phone. It's insane how things have moved on to the point where even my son is 7. He's never had a DVD.
I remember the aerial was on top of the telly as well. We had to move that around.
Yeah.
That was not the aerial. Can't see anything now. Just had to make my brother just stand holding the aerial.
How's the show?
Yeah.
It's great, by the way. It's great.
You had to get up and
change the channel.
Change the channel. You had to actually leave your seat.
Yeah.
I remember when I was young with my mum and dad and my sister, and just remembering the TV to be so far away and then having to get up, you know.
Because you were the remote control.
I was the remote control. Nance, go and put BBC Two on.
And then, of course, we got a telly with a remote control and instantly lost it. We instantly lost the remote control, which sent my dad up the wall, furious. Obviously, he'd invested in the future. We had lost the future.
Oh, look at that
Jeez, look at that. It's like a... That's like the size of a TV now.
That's incredible.
Our 1970s addiction to the box in the corner would soon get an extra fix. If you were going to be out for the pool's results, you could record it with one of the great innovations of the 20th century, the video cassette recorder, or VCR.
First videos when I was living in a flat in Bermondsey with some of my friends, and it was the greatest invention ever. It was just fantastic because we could record Top of the Pops, go to the pub, come back and watch Top of the Pops, and it was just unbelievable.
VHS was a huge thing in our house, all lined up, labelled.
What was better though, VHS or Betamax? Netflix.
I mean, Betamax was actually way better than VHS, but for various reasons, VHS won the war, and so I was quite proud of myself, and I was quite technological, and of course that was completely useless.
Do you know what this thing is right here? Do you have a clue what it is or what it does? Hello? Is there any screen on it? What do you think it could do? What could you play on it?
My mum recorded everything. Like, probably name any TV show, I probably got it recorded somewhere.
Everyone in the house had their own blank VHS that you could sort of, you could tape stuff on. So Mum had hers, you couldn't touch that. The kids had theirs, they were taping over it the whole time. And Dad had his, which you shouldn't watch.
So then a genius, let's call him what he is. Classic video library. But then you could never mark what these were, so it was just you had to go through them all. Oh no, can't tape over that. For some reason, Dad's recorded the Sharon Stone movie Slither. Then you watch it and realise why.
Let me eject this one. Boom. It's never a good sign. This is why these things went out of style. There you go. So what we'd call, I wouldn't really say that word around you, but it's finished.
Andrew's Tape Do Not Touch Smash Hits Awards, 1993.
The aggression with which you would write messages onto the stickers on the tape to tell the rest of your family not to touch. It would get more extreme depending on how much you loved that movie or whatever you'd videoed.
It's easy to underestimate how revolutionary the VHS was. I mean, suddenly, for the first time in history, proper hardcore porn was available to every man.
My sister had Cindy Crawford's workout video, which I would watch quite a lot, to the point where there were two specific moments in that video where where it would go grainy, because I'd rewound it and played it and rewound it and played it. That was a big thing for me.
If you was ever watching something you shouldn't be able to watch late at night, you couldn't do it quietly, because you'd go, you're like, shut up! Or if someone was coming, you wanted to eject it quickly, you press it, go, and you go, come on. You know what I mean?
Should we actually watch a proper tape now?
Yeah, absolutely.
What have we got?
Okay, put it in. Takes it in, okay. Moment of truth, you got to watch it, maybe cover your eyes, because you never know what someone may have recorded on this.
Quality was, in general, diabolical. You'd sort of like see adamant through a haze, a snowstorm.
Ah, what's this? Okay, so, let me turn the volume up on this bad boy. Does this look good, Kaz? It's a bit crummy, isn't it?
It would then start rising up and down, going up and down. And, there was some tuning device that you had to go like that.
I don't understand why VHSs had a function that was like, you can just make your picture do that.
No one knew what tracking was, but everyone knew it was going wrong and used that wheel. What a wheel for tracking?
We had the video, but we didn't have to tune it.
Well, maybe by the time you had one, they'd kind of developed a bit.
But what was really space age was the timer. So you could set it to record something and then leave the house.
I don't even know how I do that today. I genuinely don't know how but yet it was just such a part of my life.
You have to kind of set the correct time on the VCR.
Yeah. Or if, like us, your VCR had the wrong time, you had to set it the correct time for the wrong time that was on your VCR.
I never got it to work, but in principle, it was amazing.
Do you remember the Scotch tape ad?
Oh, the dancing skeleton. Yeah.
A weirdly disturbing way to advertise a VHS.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. Yeah, re-record. That was a good advert, wasn't it?
I'm going to tell you how it's going to be. With Scotch's lifetime guarantee. Tape what you want both night and day. Then re-record, not fade away. Re-record, not fade away.
The message was, these tapes will outlive you and everyone you love.
Yeah, leave it in your will.
But I mean, they faded away immediately.
Next up, we look at home computing and how it has embedded itself in our lives. For the children of the late 20th century, computers were an exotic novelty.
We got one in the library at some point, but I don't remember actually ever being taught how to use one or having lessons on a computer. I really don't.
We had one at school, I remember that, and it was on a trolley. So we had one. We had one in the whole school, and you'd have like an hour, one afternoon, where they'd wheel in the computer's coming, and they're like a band, boom, 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 boom.
The BBC Micro was supposed to be a way of equipping kids for a new computer age, though in reality it was just a big beige box that gathered dust in the corner of a classroom.
I think a friend of mine had one round the corner, and we used to say he was posh because he had one.
This was in my bedroom, and my dad used to pretend to work and actually just play a game called Chucky Egg.
So, here we are, Nathan, the Acorn computer. Look at it.
Dude, I'm so confused.
Compared to computers nowadays, the BBC computer was massive. It was absolutely massive. It was like something from the steam age.
It's not exactly portable, is it?
But what is your obsession with stuff being portable? Why do you have to move everything around all the time? Why can't I just sit in one place?
They were bobbins. You couldn't really do that with them.
It's a very complex machine, isn't it?
It is indeed, Donny, and I have a small programme here to demonstrate a few of the things to come.
Now, have you made up this programme yourself?
Yes, indeed. I put this in only about 4 hours.
Well, look, let's start basic.
Google. Mistake.
Nothing.
How are you? You. Okay. Mistake. How did it work? Like,
Nothing. You can't do anything that a modern computer can do.
Presumably, I did somehow manage to work this when I was a kid.
So what this tells me is that I am less intelligent now than when I was 5 years old, because I have no idea how to operate this. There's no... I don't even know where is the mouse?
Oh, yeah.
Aha. What do we have here? You know what this is?
Yeah.
What is it?
CD.
CD. Okay, open it up. Let's have a look at the CD.
Here.
Is that a CD? You sure?
Oh, look at this. Yes.
Like, I mean...
Now, insert the floppy disk into the drive. Let's run that program. And as you can see, it generates some high-res colour graphics and some music to go with it.
It's very beautiful. Oh, it's lovely.
I'm terrible at computers. I just think if you just press everything.
Yeah, that's not working.
They were just glorified typewriters, right? That's all they were. You could see it on a screen, delete it easier than Tipex. There's no internet in it. So I don't really know quite what we were doing with them, really.
Something must happen. Come on. Mistake, mistake, mistake. And in the 80s, people used to go to work in their suits and type away on it. What they were typing, why, who they could send it to, I've got no idea. Because it's crap.
Although the BBC Micro ruled in school, in the home market, computers made by Dragon, Commodore, Atari and Amstrad took off because they offered the arcade experience in the privacy of your own home. The video games market was growing, and TV adverts like this next one, featuring the booming voice of Tom Baker, showed off what, back then, were seen as pioneering 2D visuals.
Anirog present their computer games of the future with high-quality resolution graphics. Test your skills with a fantastic scramble, or Kong, a fun game for the whole family.
But there was one British computer that, above all others, came to symbolise the boom in home computing.
This is the ZX Spectrum.
I think I had a Commodore, but I might be making that up, I'm not sure.
You were posh.
The ZX Spectrum, which had a spectrum. I was going to say a rainbow on it, but that, of course, was the Spectrum bit. An idiot.
My neighbour had one of these, and I remember they had rubber keys. Feel them?
Oh, I feel weird.
I know, rubber keys.
No, but I prefer that.
At the time, we didn't know why they had rubber keys, but now, looking at the internet, rubber keys would be very useful because they wipe clean.
Now, what happens with your games if you want to play a game?
It just does it automatically.
And so when you want to play a game, you press it, and it comes on. Or you put the disc in, it's on. This takes ages. Right, what do we have to do to load a game now?
Press J.
J?
Hold down symbol.
Where's symbol?
There, that symbol.
Press P twice.
P twice.
Oh my gosh.
And then enter.
How confusing is this, by the way? How did I do this when I was a kid?
I never did this. I don't think I had one of these now.
The thing was, we used to get so excited you get the game, and you'd be like, yeah, and you put it in, and you had to wait ages. Yeah, lines. Remember the lines?
I remember me and Kevin Wilkinson waiting for like 40 minutes for it to load. And every time you think it's broken, so it goes... I think it's frozen, Kev. I think it's like that. And it would just stick on like 78%, and then it would go to like 89%.
And now it's loading. The stripes is when you get excited. That's good.
Like that. It was a great fun time in computing.
I don't have any kids, but I imagine if you have children and then the baby's crowning, it's the same level of excitement.
Oh, that's just took me back, that was. Seeing it build up, the graphics like that.
It kind of looks like a printout from like a fax machine.
He's just sit here for hours just praying that it'd work.
Please work, please. Okay, then look what it...
There's no frame of reference, so I can't be like, oh, this is taking long. As a child, everything takes too long anyways.
You bored? See, kids nowadays haven't got the patience to wait for games to load.
I don't think I have.
That was the thrill of it, the excitement of it, of waiting for it, and now we're on. And we're going to cherish every second of this game.
Oh! What's happened?
So you press 1 for keyboard.
So do we do keyboard? Do
Yeah,
keyboard,
one
Jay.
for
Press
keyboard.
1.
And it normally involved a blob jumping over another blob to get to a larger blob.
Oh. How'd you go?
Look at the hands.
No arms.
We're actually moving. Look, they were moving.
Accelerate.
To break,
now.
you press caps shift.
Turn. Turn!
Right is 6.
You crashed.
Yay.
Right is 6.
It says 6 there.
This is just nonsense. Did we have to do all that?
Oh, that sounds like driving.
Have you heard the sound? That's supposed to be a Formula 1 engine.
Oh.
Which one's right? 5.
6 is right, 5 is left. Right.
She got further than me.
I just want to be able to turn left, and then we've got a game on our hands. Oh, come on. Yeah, this game's terrible.
So tell me, Jay, is it good or not good?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
So should we sell your PlayStation and we'll get this?
No.
Next time, we take a look at toys. Get hands-on with some classic board games. And go eye to eye with some of the biggest fads of late last century.
That is not a kangaroo fighting, unless you're on a shitload of drugs.
So that's next Tuesday at 10. Tomorrow at 10, Mark's having more than a peep. His university crush is back and smiling, and you can catch up on all 4. Then it's Toast performing his own end credits live. You can't miss the beat of his drum from 10:30. Catch up all 4.